Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, welcome. If this is the first video you watched on mine, my name is Alex and it's my goal to make learning new technologies easier. One of the ways I do that is by providing a hands-on approach so that you can build something on your own. Many resources show you what to do without proper explanation. I take a few steps beyond that, explaining why or when you should or should not do it and what pitfalls to avoid, along with some best practices. Basically, I equip you with the information you can use in real-life scenarios. If you're interested in more content like this, please leave your comments below, like the video and hit subscribe so you can get notified about new videos. I can't wait to get started. Today I'm talking about Meadow Hack Kit. If you're unfamiliar with this technology or want to learn more, keep watching. Meadow is an enterprise-grade IoT platform that runs .NET applications on embeddable microcontrollers. It's a plug-and-play IoT library with a huge selection of peripheral drivers and prototype-friendly developer kit that enables you to build prototypes on real hardware. It also supports truncated software mount or SMT hardware modules, and the cloud enables you to manage your devices at scale. You may wonder what's IoT. In short, the Internet of Things or IoT refers to a system of interrelated, interconnected objects or things, as abbreviation states, that collect and transfer data over a wireless network without human intervention. The possibilities and benefits are endless. A thing might be a connected medical device, a transponder, solar panel, connected automobile with sensors that measure tire pressure, fuel level, required maintenance, or basically any sensor that connects data, etc. As mentioned, the area of applicability can vary. For example, I had a project where we had to develop an application that measures the wind speed at the top of skyscrapers. As you may know, skyscrapers are designed to sway in high winds, and our app had to register the wind speed at the rooftop, so the tilt angle for the entire building could be calculated. The volume of data could reach gigabytes from one sensor daily. Statistical data gathered this way can be critical for decision making. The ultimate goal of this series is to provide you with an intro to the world of IoT, show you how to get started with assembling the thing or device based on Meadow Kit and how it can be used for data gathering. Alright guys, I hope you are still awake and didn't lose interest in this discipline. And before I proceed with the kit review, I want to say a couple of words about the company that manufactures these kits and why you might be interested in learning more in this direction. So the Meadow F7 by Wilderness Labs is a full-stack .NET IoT platform that was successfully funded, or rather crowdfunded, on Kickstarter last year. The US company based in Oregon designs boards to be modern plug-and-play platforms to get started quickly. For the users who want to start in IT, this is a very prospective direction that combines not just software but also hardware development, and this is an exceptional opportunity for the existing developers to broaden their knowledge horizons and learn something new to elevate their skills to the next level. This is exactly where the rubber meets the road when you combine developed software with the hardware. You may have heard of Arduino or Adafruit platforms before, but those require more knowledge to get started due to a distinct technology stack. If your primary dev stack is .NET, you can get up and running quickly, as Meadow Hack Kit uses .NET and C# to develop the applications, which makes things a lot easier. Since .NET Standard is supported, hundreds of Nugget packages and plugins are available. As the next step, you can even leverage cloud services such as AI or machine learning, particularly for data, image and video processing and analytics. I guess we are done with objectives for this series. Next, I will show you the contents of this box, Meadow Hack Kit Pro. And this is the only thing you need to get started aside from the computer with Visual Studio installed. As you can see guys, it's a relatively big box with a huge number of different components. The F7 board is a centerpiece of the Meadow Hack Kit Pro, and it's the perfect way to start learning the ropes in embedded electronics and IoT projects. The box comes with a compartmentalized plastic case that organizes a wide selection of different components. And by the way, I do like the quality of this kit a lot. This piece of laser cut wood is not a dream coaster, as you may guess. It's a mounting base for the F7 board. To tell you more about this board, it's built around STM32F7 microcontroller, and it's packaged in this bag. And this is basically the brain of this platform, and runs a micro real-time OS or RTOS, as well as full .NET Standard compatible runtime. It features the integrated antenna at the top, and then a socket for the external antenna, so a little socket over here. ESP32 coprocessor that provides Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capability. This is a little chip here between the buttons. At the sides you'd find a reset button and a DFU boot button, and DFU means device firmware update. A little lower on the board, it's a 32 megabyte flash storage, and then F7 microcontroller itself. Also, the board houses 60 megabyte of RAM for running large programs, and the socket over here, so you can power it with a lithium-ion battery. At the bottom over here, there is a micro USB connector that allows you to connect this board to your computer. And to tell you more, the form factor of this board works seamlessly with other Fruits Feather ecosystem. It enables users to take advantage of the expansion boards, including UHF transceivers, memory loggers, and GPS modules. Also, in the box you will be able to find a bunch of other components like wire jumpers, resistor kit, and judging on the marks, various resistance, a bunch of capacitors, various value capacitors, a bunch of push buttons, two micro servos like this, two rotary encoders, two DC motors, a bunch of ICs or integrated circuits, two rainbow LEDs like this, various color LEDs, transistors, luminosity, temperature, and moisture sensors. So this is a big one. USB breakout. Also, two position switches, single row breakaway headers, a bunch of diodes over here, two channel relay board, two half breadboards, and we'll talk about these a bit later. A color LCD display packaged like this, and then LCD character display, and also a set of blue female header pins, screws, and nuts, and we'll require this to assemble the board. And also, as a bonus, draw a bunch of stickers and also a badge. In the next video, I will be assembling the board, pairing it with my laptop and installing the updated firmware. So we can start hitting the keyboard to develop the software app that will be deployed to this device. Stay with me to learn more.